So what we are going to do, I'm going to use some Flexicon. Love the stuff. Just joking. Yo, welcome back. We are doing some garden lights today, garden socket. Yep, cool, that's happening. I reversed the van back too much and the doors hit the garage, so good job. Good job. What we're doing, so, is the light out here, Ad?
Yeah.
Yes, so we've got some up and down lights to do, some arms to run. Plan is, this new decking's gone in with some planters. We've got 2 up and down lights going on there, 2 on the front here. We're going to do an outside socket at the back. We're going to do a floodlight up here, lighting up. It's going to be running armoured. Obviously, we're going to do a 2.5 for the socket and then a 1.5 for the lights. Socket that's coming off, that's going on. There's one going on there and one going on there. So, what we are going to do, I'm going to use some Flexicon. Love the stuff. Just joking. Don't worry, won't be using that again. What we had? I might add that it was actually Adam's idea, wasn't it, to use it on the last job. So Adam does tell you he takes full responsibility, and I've forgiven him. You know, he had to take some lashes for it. Yeah, camera didn't see that, did they?
You got no.
Do you want a hand there?
That's alright.
Okay. So there's no RCD protection on the fuse board. This is the garage board, and we've got a bit of a mixed match of electrics here, but we're going to test this socket. So everything's going to come off here. This is going to be removed. We're going to stick a new plastic one on. We're going to do an RCD fuse switch spur below. That's then going to operate the 2 more fuse switch spurs. One's going to be for the outside double socket. One's going to be for the lighting. The lighting is then going to be run off a kinetic switch, because we love kinetic switches, don't we, Adam? Yes. Yes, he said yes. That's going to go down, so we'll run down, we'll go to an outside. Oh, sorry about that. We're going to remove some of the wiring. Obviously there's going to be 2 post lights there, wall lights there. That's then going to be come back down. Armour's going to be glanded off here. It's going to go straight through, across to a Wiska box that's going to be down there, then back through. We are going, I don't know why I'm standing inside. I can walk outside. It's going to come across here to a Wiska box. That's then going to go off into the flex for the light. Armour's then going to come back through. We're going to gland into another Wiska box here on this recess, and it's going to go left and right with some flex, and that's going to be drilled through up on the angle to fix the lights. So it's all above ground level, and we'll be able to clip on the underside of this wood, bit of decking. Another armour cable coming across into this planter, same thing here, and then the armour cable is just going to run straight across for the socket, clipped on the inside, drilled across, and then going to be spiked with a double socket. So I've actually left it, it's Hudson lighting. Great guys, I'll put a link to their Instagram below. They sent me some spikes for Wiska boxes that they've made, and they're actually lasered in my business name on the side, which is really cool. They're at home, so I'm going to nip home a little bit once we sort of set up, and Adam's on a roll. Everyone's got a good view right now, mate.
Yeah, good.
Good. I'm going to nip and get them, give them a use. I've had them for quite a while, over 6 months. I've just not had a job where I found fit to use them, but now it's a perfect time. I don't have them on the van. So let's get set up. We'll get the stuff out that we're going to be using, and we'll go from there. I've just done a ZS on that socket. Happy with the reading, but I'm not happy with the actual cable itself and the way it's run. So it's just been sticky padded onto a steel. Where does it go? Disappears off, and then it runs on the inside of the steel to the board. Yeah, they're in my pocket. So I think I'm going to end up. I'm going to change that cable. If you're going to do a job, do it properly and do it right. Except when you use Flexicon, just don't use it. Just don't use it. Never again. Okay. Disconnect this. I'm going to turn it off at the board. Oh, you'll be able to see me do it right now. That's off, that's off. I'm going to strip that out. My first job, I might as well do it properly, run it across, drop it down, ready to connect up. Also, I may add, That's 1 mil going into a socket, and that actually runs across to an outside light. Fuse switch spur, sweet bro. Don't know what that was feeding, but that's off there. We've got one of them. Cool. Sorry?
Have you charged all the batteries up in the like bag?
No.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And then that. So I think the best option for me to do is come straight from there, do an RCD fuse switch spur, then I can bring it over and just bounce it across to 2 fuse switch spurs here, but also keep a double socket for the customer. Some kneeling pads. Nice, nice. That cable runs across here, it's clipped to the joist, goes down there, down there, down there to that socket. Of that socket you spurred off to the boiler, and that is then fed to the board. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to disconnect that leg that comes up from there. That can stay disconnected to the board as well as that socket. Then I'll cut off what's here, run a new bit. I'll probably just clip it to the top of the joist all the way across, clip it direct, nice and neat, no flexicon. You're cool, bro.
No, you're not cool.
So mean. You're so mean. This was the world's heaviest thing in the world, and the customer just said he's never moved that after living here for 10 years. That was heavy. Luckily I was here because Adam has the same strength as a 4-year-old child.
Yeah. Well, I am like half your weight.
Half my weight.
Actually, I am.
Yeah, that's rude. However are you?
Close.
I'm 6'3", you're what, 6'1", 2?
Yeah.
Ish. And how how much do you weigh? 3.5 stone?
Yeah. No, like 10.
10. So I weigh 16 stone.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm 6 stone heavier than you. Alright, not far off. Whatever. Okay, so we've stripped that out. What's going on?
Just shut this so I can...
Yeah, no problem, mate. Mark that out. We're having it going straight into the double socket there. I'm going to put white conduit up. Yes, solid white conduit. Ugh. 2 fuse switch spurs. I'm just going to notch them out. That's going to feed into there. Obviously, when you put that on, unfortunately, it's not the same size, but I'm going to be happy with it. We're going to use the knockouts at the bottom, and then we're going to gland the armour straight into these, make it life easy for ourselves. I mean, we could run it down in flex, bring it round, do a whisker box behind. Might be the case, depending how much cable I've got, whether or not we've measured out enough. I measured 12 metres of 1.3 core to go down here, across there, to that light, across there, and then across there. So I think that's enough. And then obviously 2 5s is going to come down straight across. It's being clipped to the underside of that wood, or the left hand side of the wood. That's what we've got so far. Over there is a single socket off the board. That single socket's been changed for a new plastic one, and then I'm going to tap off that. Right below it's going to be the RCD fuse switch spur. From that, I'm going to bring the 2 5 up, clip it across the roof with some metal clips. A lot of people moaned about the other video that there was no metal clips on the conduit. I finished it off the next day. I clearly said there's stuff to do in the garage, so please wind your neck in. Thank you, please. Okay, so as always, the best intention. I've just told him to wait because he's going to be drilling. Wait, go for your phone. You sit and wait for my command to start drilling. I thought I had loads and loads of lengths of 20mm white conduit in the van, and I thought I had loads of 20mm white conduit bits, but it's all 25mm. So that screwed that idea up. So I've just had to make an order. The wholesaler's going to pick that up. I'm going to run down, do some white 20mm conduit containment that's going to go round. There's going to be 2 whisker boxes there. One of them for the lighting will have the receiver in it. That's to then continue across to go up to these wall lights. Then the armoured's obviously going through to the flood. It's going then to the other one. So that's that. And then there'll be a whisker box just to extend the, the armoured across to there. I'm going to grab that. Adam's just drilling all the holes through all the wood to pass all the armoured through. So, just best intentions and yeah, brilliant. Right, I'm back from my house and wholesaler. So I've got single manual boxes. These are what I was on about. So this one is designed, I think, for a bigger whisker box, but I'm going to adapt that and have a double socket spiked in the ground, so that'll obviously be sat that way. So they are Hudson lighting. Oh, let me come outside so you can see. Hudson lighting, and then proudly installed by Bundy Electrical. How cool's that? And also, so I got sent them, so that's the big one, and these are the smaller spike ones that they bolt to the bottom of it. Storm Glands SWA sent me these to try out, the new Storm Glands, so I'll probably... And here we go again, this is my life, guys. Sorry about that. Picked another, oh my god, I fell over, Energy switch. So, because I'm a bit nitpicky, and even though I know the Flex can't let me down, I know I got so many comments. I do. Like I said in a lot of the comments, I tried to reply to most of them, but then most of the comments were so samey, I just couldn't be bothered. So, to be honest with you, I read all your comments all the time. Whether or not you comment back or not, it's purely depending whether I'm being jumped on by the kids or I'm in the middle of paperwork or whatever. So many different things. So, anyone that leaves a comment, I read literally 99% of them all the time. So, I appreciate the comments, good, bad. It is what it is. Flex can't let me down. In my head, it was a great idea. That's what I planned to do. Once we were halfway through it, it was too far to then go back on it. A few people said I should have put the fuse board right below the entry point where the sock cables come through. Completely agree. Completely agree. I have no idea. I had a bit of a brain fart why I didn't do that from day one. No idea. From now on, when we do something like that again, it'll be firmly stuck in my head to think about things twice. So it's one of the things I put my work out there, like all the other YouTubers, to get critiqued or praised, you know, all that sort of stuff, give other people ideas, and obviously it helps us as well learn and grow. So yeah, thank you for the comments. So what I'm doing is I bought white whiskers. I've got some black ones, but because we're doing white conduit down there, I'd much rather have it in white. So the armour's gonna be glanded in there. You'll have the feed coming from the left, which will be the permanent feed, which will go in here. So I need to see how much space we've got really to do that, and then that's just gonna be the socket feed. I've got the metal fire rated conduit clips like I did the other one. Just a couple of bell wheels, a couple of bends, a couple of iron boxes. So I'm running out of time because it's 5 to 12 Adam. Adam's been busy while I've not been here. Oh, there you are, it's key, mate.
I'm just gonna put like a little X, like mark it all out.
Okay, mate, so when I've been gone, Adam's tacked all that nice and neat, mate, thank you. 2.5 on the ceiling. Put the arm through, he's been marking out exactly height-wise for all where the cables are going to be going. We've double extension on the drill. That also all being pulled through and done there. So.
And they love my sick measurements.
Oh yes, yeah. Show us your measurements. Adam's been
busy.
He's just jealous of my tattoos. That's all it is, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Cool. Right, I'm gonna crack on for a bit, and I'll report back when we've got some stuff on the wall. I'm hot. Adam's hot. So far, that's how we're looking. So obviously it's a lot neater than I have done previous. But to bring a bend up here for me to bring the conduit across. So I don't have my bending spring, so I think I did pretty well bending around a gas bottle. Cool. That's finished there. That goes down. They're going to be cleated. That's going to carry on to a T. Going to go up end box. T will go across to an end box for the lights there. I must say, I've made a right mess. Ignore the mess. I'll run through some like proper good tools like that and everything in some video that I would say 100% get. Storm Glands by SWA. I have to say, they've given me a thing to give them feedback and everything. They are awesome. They are awesome. No faffing, no messing, no cutting the shroud. Oh, these are Wiska ones from the wholesaler. Not that there's anything wrong with these, but they're not faffing around with the shroud, and you can just tighten them up like that and then get some flat nose grips on it. Very nice, but then I don't know how expensive they are, so it's one of them. But no, I do rate them. So I'm going to bring that across. This is what Adam's having to do with his massive drill bit.
The joys.
The joys. But that's a nice drill bit, mate.
I know.
2 extensions and a bit, yeah?
A little bit of tree sap sticking all over the sawdust.
So what Adam's having to do is drill up on it. He's putting one drill bit in, and then
just that bit.
Then an extension in it.
That's hot.
That is hot, don't touch that. And then the other extension to get through, because this is... It's 2 railway sleepers and then it's decked off, isn't it? That's what
yeah.
Because this has all just been done. We came to quote before this was decking was down. Oops. And then this bit. So he's up and up and up. So you've got one more there, one there.
No, this one and that one.
and that's it for drilling up, isn't it?
Yeah, and then, well, we've got to drill across.
We've got to drill through that bit there, which is a flat one for the armoured for the socket, because the spikes are going to go in there. We need to get the SDS drill bit, because we were using the SDS bit to start with, which I've used before and it's works well, but it's got itself pinched in there, so I'll send Adam in after it. Yeah, so we're getting there slowly. This can now be tacked back because I've used all the cable I need to do. That's going to be cleated all across there. So we're getting there. As soon as I'm done inside and I've fed it, you can start feeding the flex up and we can start connecting stuff. But we run out of storm glands, so we're going to have to use normal ones.
Well, waterproof ones with the blue.
Yeah, they're all the IP ones, aren't they? I finally finished faffing around. Double socket, fuse switch spur, left hand side's for the lighting, right hand side's for the outside socket. That's an Adam, that's a battery. What you got on your top there, Ad?
What, Rhino train shot?
Oh, nice. Bundy 10, yeah, sweet. Going across, up, that will be just the, oh, screws loose on that. That will be the socket armoured going down. That's just going to be a connection with the lid on. That's going to have the connect switch in it, so you've got a feed in and then 2 feeds out. One's the armoured, one is these 2 lights. To save me putting 2 cables through there, I've done 1 cable each, drop down. There's just going to be some way goes or ideals, whatever we've got in there. That lid on, happy days. Looks 100 times better. Coming out here, Adam's had fun with the drill. We've actually run out of batteries. Like, we tried to charge it and the power bank turned off, or I kicked it or something, I can't remember. Sorry, I'm really hot. It's one of them muggy days again. They're now going to get cleated across. We're going to, the 2.5 I think is going on the bottom. Yeah, Adam's right. So 2.5 is going straight across the bottom, disappears in. It's going to be cleated on the inside here, pass through. Then we're going to do the socket. We're going to leave a coil of cable so the customer can move the double socket around when he wants, because it's for the water feature. But he's going to build some boxing around it, so it's quite a good idea with the spikes. The 1mm here, 1.5 is going to be cut. Wiska box on here. Then we're going to stick the adapt one of the spikes for the 10-watt floodlight. That's just going to light up here. Then it's going to be brought back, cleated round, Wiska box there like I explained earlier, some stuffing glands run to these 2 lights here, armoured off again, brought through. Oh, I need to do another roll there, don't I?
Yeah.
No! And then 3 round there, so we're getting there. We're all sweaty. What's that for? Use the gold ones, silver ones please, mate. So yeah, got these through, same height either side, same distance across. We're getting there, slowly and surely. And I'm going to start making off the normal glands very soon. So I will, what are we on now? 20 past 2. Let's get a wriggle on. I'm meant to be doing another job at R4. No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to ring them up and just push it back a bit. It's got a little kneeling pad. Look at this. I bought kneeling pads, and the customer's got a really soft gardening one, so he's taking advantage of that. Right, so we figure out how these go on. So I think these are made for these. And does that bolt in? Doesn't go in there. I'm not sure if they were made for that way, Adam, or is it made for that way? And go across there.
I actually don't have a clue, mate.
You don't know anything, do you, boy?
I do.
You don't, do you?
Do you know what I know?
What do you know?
Maryland's are the best cookies.
Maryland's are the best cookies, without a doubt.
I win.
Right, first top tip: don't undo these with the little bolts above decking, because you lose the bolt. What are you laughing at? You lose the bolt down the side of the decking. There's 2 different types. You've got this type, which is the one that I put it on the bottom, or you've got the back type. Sorry, am I on the cable, mate? Hang on.
Oh, no, I'm trying to just wedge it out of the way, like.
Yeah, I know, but it's annoying my arse. Excuse me? Or the back type, so you can bolt them on this way, which makes sense. And also you've got the bigger type, like this, that you bolt it on there. What I've done is screwed it through, bolted it on, and it's actually gone through the little grommet in there, so it's actually pinched that tight, so it's actually still water resistant, which is handy. So worth a go. Stick that in there, gland it through the way, and then we'll take a stuffing gland out the front, and then let's figure out if we can get a spike on this as well. So I had to cut a few different holes in the bracket, but 1 spike, 1 light, Be good for vampires, this wouldn't add. That'd be a UV light and you got a steak on the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna...
What UV light on the end?
UV light.
Yeah, the UV one.
Also that's gonna be pushed further in the ground. And then that's gonna go there with it glanded in and out, and then with stuff and gland going through. And then obviously that's gonna go through there. Sweet, that'll light all that up at night. Adam's still cracking.
I've just finished this.
Dare you drill while I'm talking again? I turned the radio off, that's what happened then. Do you know why? Because you're on camera, bro. Don't swear or say anything you shouldn't. Okay?
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. He's done. So obviously this isn't intended for this, this is meant for a Wiska box. But I'm adapting it. We live and we adapt. I've just realised, Adam, that the two spikes at the bottom are detachable, the same as the other spikes, and then you could buy the bracket. Oh, God, that's wicked. And these holes are as well for either passing cables through, or what I'm going to be doing is using them as cable ties to then hold the gland. What's that? Why are you laughing at?
This?
Oh, right, okay. I think you're laughing at me. So yeah, I'm going to stick some silicone. I said, there we go. First one of the day. Well, it might not be. I might not pick the other ones up. How dirty my nails are again. Stick some silicone over the back, and I will on the back there. God, yours are filthy, aren't they? Don't eat yellow snow, that's a tip for you.
Oh, do you want to see my...
Yeah, do you want to see his war wound? That's a little blood blister there for you, mate. Slipped off the pair of grips. Adam's glanding that in. Naughty, naughty. You naughty, naughty. I've popped that in. Just pull that down. Oh, we didn't put one in there, did we? So that's in. So we've got that one. It's spiked in, it's glanded in, it's earthed both ends, and the armoured. The arm's coming up, so I don't have to bother earthing the armoured bit because it's there going across to there. So I'm happy with that. While Adam was just drilling the last hole, excuse me, boxes are on. I've wired them up. Obviously this is all still dead yet because it's not connected that side. Once we can power up, we can then pair the kinetic switch. I say there's not much left, but there is. We've still got to put every single light on, then connect it back up to the board, and we are at cool. Guess what time it is, Adam?
4.
Nearly 4 o'clock. Nearly 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
What are you doing lying down? Haven't seen me lying down today, have you? Huh?
Yeah, when you're dying from your side.
Oh yeah, hurt my side. 1 light, 2 light, Adam's doing 3 lights, another flex there, another flex there. I've got a Wiska box up there that's going to put some Legos on. And then that's pretty much done. You've got the socket that's down here, you can probably see that. That's staked in the ground. That's got enough length on it, he wants to move that around. That tree's coming out, that ivy's coming out, and all this, so he's happy with that. It's all landed on nicely. Now, good job, Adam. No, you good job. These to go on. So while I'm just going to do that last bit, while Adam's putting the last couple of lights on, and on here, I'm going to go and mess around over there.
You're going to do that RCD switch?
Yeah. Do you want me to put the camera right here in your face so you can watch everything you're doing?
You can do if you want.
Yeah. I'll make people feel sick that close to your face.
Probably will. Probably dead sweaty from earlier, do you know?
Yeah. The thing is, it's not hot, it's muggy, but it's not too bad. Yesterday was vile, wasn't it? Was it 34 degrees in the van? It was stupid.
Even when you use the normal, when it's normal weather, you just get hot, but let alone.
Yeah, out now, yeah. That's the reason we were constantly wearing shorts, and then everyone was moaning at me that Adam was kneeling without knee pads. We do have knee pads in our trousers, both of us, like good ones, but you obviously can't have them in shorts, hence the knee pad. Where's it gone? It was there a sec. You sat on it. Oh, he's using it though. That's it.
Cramping my finger.
You see, you hate doing it.
Yeah.
Why don't you be a plumber then? So you can stink all day?
No.
Stinky!
And then Chris.
Chris the plumber. Right. I can't remember how much stuff we've had out again already. I'm just tidying here with the Hoover out. I'm just going to move it all down here. Get some big wipes. Wipe down all the dust that's dropped off it. But yeah, I'm going to take a picture of that and I'm going to stick it on Instagram and watch everyone say how brilliant it is. Oh. someone put Flexicon in, I don't know who it was, but I see using it in a small section where it bends a couple of times just to protect the cable. See what that makes sense doing like that. So whoever did that must have been Adam. I would have done it because I don't like Flexicon anymore. I think that was a good idea, whoever that was. Done some hoovering, used the little boy, used the big boy. I've even hoovered the decking. I hoovered the decking, didn't I, Adam? Who hoovered the decking?
It's because I was doing work while you were hoovering.
Makes a change. You were lying on the floor, I saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hoovered the top, got most of the stuff up. So we're going to do a few tests with the old testarua. Aren't we? Mr. Dunlop. He's here. So, like I said on the last one, we've done that around. The socket on the left is the original one. It's the original cable. I've just put it in a new box so we can put it across to an RCD. A few spurs, a 13 amp in there. Left hand side, I'm going to label it up now. There's a 3 amp there for lights. On the right hand side, there's a 13 amp for that socket. That needs to get connected up in a second. Very simple, like we do normally with the
3 seconds.
4 second, bruh.
3.
4.
3.
Thought it's 4.
3.
Well, it's 4.
We'll have a thingy.
Yeah, we will have a thingy. I don't know what thingy is. We're gonna have a think. What?
It's empty.
What's empty?
It's not used to the metal out of it.
Oh no, I know. This is all the stuff that we got out earlier. All the stuff we used. Ridiculous. These are great. These boxes are, by the way. Got some labels on. Cleaned all that with some big wipes. One of them's scuffed. One was an old length in the van, but it didn't really matter because, well, this entire bench is in front of it, doesn't it? Yeah. There, on. Have you got the switch, mate? He's here. I'll let you do the honours.
Tell me when.
I'll tell you when, mate. Go on then. You got one there and one there. Yeah, and I got the floodlight down there, which is obviously not very bright at the moment because it's daylight. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. It's going to look really nice at night, isn't it? Spoke to the customer as well, and he wants me to have a look at pricing up underneath the sill here. We're going to try and find some LED tape, waterproof tape that we can put all the way under, and that's going to tap off as well. I think he wants a separate switch though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So we're going to measure that out, get a quote for that. But yeah, good job. You good job.
You good job.
You good job. Anything else you want to add?
Bye.
I wasn't going to say bye yet, but bye.